Hi everyone and welcome to Classic American Car. In today's video, we're diving into some classic cars available on the marketplace for some seriously low prices. Stick around to see some fantastic deals and also for the purchase link. It is in the description of this video.
Number 1. A true survivor from the golden age of American luxury sedans. This 1989 Cadillac Brougham is offered at $4,600 or best offer, located in Hartford, Connecticut. This is a rare find in today's world, a one-owner car with just 92,000 original miles on the clock. And it shows. From the moment you turn the key, the engine fires right up and purrs with that unmistakable Cadillac smoothness. Just like it did when it left the factory more than 3 decades ago, the exterior presents beautifully, no rust, no rot, and the body is impressively straight and clean. It's obvious the car has been cherished and preserved, having spent most of its life tucked safely away in a garage. The original factory paint still gleams, and the chrome trim, badging, and iconic Cadillac styling cues are all intact and, well, dash preserved. Step inside, and you're greeted with a well-kept interior that looks and feels just as plush as you'd expect from a full-size luxury sedan of its era. The power windows and power seats all function exactly as they should, and the dashboard, carpets, and upholstery remain in great condition with minimal wear. The overall vibe is one of quiet dignity and old-school comfort, Cadillac's trademark. The seller still holds the original title, which notably still says "new" on it, a unique touch that speaks volumes about its originality and ownership history. While the car has been sitting for a few years, it has been properly stored. And though it may need a little mechanical attention or light TLC from sitting, it's by no means a project car. This is a genuine barn find, not in the dilapidated sense, but in the romantic, classic car enthusiast sense. If you're after a clean, unmolested Cadillac with a great story, this Brougham is the kind of find that doesn't come around often, especially at this price. First $4,600 or best, offer takes it. Number 2, what you're looking at is not your everyday classic. This is a 1974 AMC Javelin, priced at $7,000 or best offer. Currently located in Shamokin, Pennsylvania. If you know your American Motors history, you'll recognize how rare this configuration is. A 232 straight 6-cylinder version of the second-gen Javelin, with possibly just 15,000 to 1,500 units produced in this exact trim, and even fewer still in existence today. The car shows just 22,170 miles, which the seller believes to be original, while there's no documentation to confirm the mileage. A quick look at the interior wear and overall drivability may well convince you. It was originally a New York City car, reportedly garage kept for most of its life, and it still steers tight and drives beautifully. The pedal pads and steering feel support the low mileage claim. Under the hood, it's powered by AMC's simple, reliable 232 cubic inch inline 6, an underrated and easy to maintain engine that delivers a surprisingly satisfying driving experience, especially in such a light and sleek body. The seller has done substantial work to bring the car back to life, with significant bodywork already completed, though the panels still need final sanding and paint if you're looking for a show-quality finish. Few notes on condition. The passenger side fender was replaced, the original is included, though the replacement could use a more polished look. There's rust under the battery tray and some remaining rust beneath the replaced fender. The oil pressure switch was professionally repaired, and the oil pan had a rubber stopper due to a stripped bolt. 2 spare pans come with the car to address this. Despite these quirks, the car is fully drivable and has been driven regularly to test reliability. Overall, it's a unique, hard-to-find piece of AMC history that offers the perfect balance between ready to enjoy and ready to restore. If you're the kind of buyer who appreciates rarity, character, and the satisfaction of a car with stories to tell, this Javelin could be your next great garage addition. Number 3, a stately example of 80s American elegance. This 1985 Lincoln Town Car Cartier Edition is offered at $4,000 in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Finished in a classic color scheme with all the Cartier luxury trim touches, this car was built for smooth, confident cruising and has clearly been treated with care. Under the hood is Lincoln's tried and true V8, known for its long life and quiet operation. According to the seller, the car runs great and is roadworthy, ready to drive anywhere without hesitation. The ride is smooth, the steering light and luxurious, and the driving experience is exactly what you'd expect from a classic Lincoln, refined and effortless inside. It's a time capsule of 1980s executive style. From the soft-touch materials to the wood-grain dash accents and plush seats, this was peak American luxury in its day. The passenger side vent window, often called the smoker window, has already been fixed, a detail that shows the seller cared about the small things. Currently, the car has been serving as a daily driver, and the only reason for selling is that the owner is now looking to move into a truck. This is not a project, it's a ready-to-enjoy classic that blends comfort, charm, and vintage appeal in one well-preserved package. Number 4. For sale in Lake City, Pennsylvania, this 1997 Cadillac Eldorado is the very definition of luxury in motion, and it's offered at a very reasonable $4,000, with only 65,986 original miles on the odometer. This is a garage-kept, meticulously maintained modern classic, and it shows, finished in pearl white. The paint still shines beautifully in the sunlight, giving this Eldorado a sleek, upscale presence. Step inside and you're greeted by supple tan leather seats that show very little wear. Every power feature functions as it should, from the power moonroof to the ice-cold AC, power seats, and even the factory 10-disc CD changer under the hood. The V8 engine delivers a smooth and strong ride, exactly what you'd want in a full-size luxury coupe. The car runs and drives without any issues, no warning lights, no surprises. Whether you're looking to add a collector-grade Cadillac to your garage or just want something refined for weekend cruising, this Eldorado hits the mark. This isn't just an old car, it's a clean, well-kept example of late 90s American luxury, the kind that's getting harder to find every year. Clean title in hand, $4,000 cash, no trades, and serious buyers only. First come, first served. Number 5, up next is a bit of an oddball, but in the best possible way, a 1989 Mercury Grand Marquis LS, modified into a limousine, currently offered at $6,000 in Kane, Pennsylvania. If you're looking for something unique that still retains all the plush comfort of a full-size Mercury sedan, and then some, this stretched LS might be the most fun and affordable option around. This limousine runs and drives very well, and recently received a low-mileage transmission, only 50,000 miles on it, installed just 1,300 miles ago. In addition to that, it's been upgraded with numerous new mechanical components, including a new muffler, front calipers, brake pads, rotors, sway bar links, and rear wheel cylinders. The interior, while not described in detail, is presumed to offer the same pillow-soft ride and roomy cabin that made these Mercury sedans a favorite among retirees, fleet operators, and limo conversions. Add in the stretch factor, and this becomes a fantastic conversation piece, ideal for local events, parades, prom season, or even just a fun Sunday cruiser. At $6,000 or best offer, it's a quirky but charming classic that's ready for its next chapter. Number 6. An unapologetically bold and luxurious American cruiser. This 1963 Chrysler Imperial Crown is listed for $7,500 in Brewerton, New York, finished in its rare original color, Mayan Gold Poly, with a beige leather interior. This 4-door hardtop is a time capsule from a time when Chrysler was pushing the limits of both design and technology. Powered by the original 413 CD Wedge V8, paired with a push-button torque-flight automatic, the car still runs and drives well. The seller reports that it's been garage-kept, showing 57,738 miles, believed original. While some minor issues exist, like light oil seepage and a faint puff of smoke from the right valve cover when warm, this is overall a well-preserved classic with plenty of life left. Inside, the dashboard features working electroluminescent lighting, a signature of high-end Imperials. The power windows, power antenna, and 6-way power seat are all still functioning. The seats have been professionally reupholstered in the correct style, and the carpet has also been replaced, making the interior presentable and comfortable. A modern stereo has been cleverly hidden in the glove box, preserving the vintage dash look while offering modern convenience. Some of the original body rust has been addressed with Bondo in past repairs, and there's still some surface rust on lower edges, but overall it presents well. A spare tire is included and the clean NY title is in hand. No factory manuals are included. If you're after a rare piece of Chrysler history with genuine presence and style, and you're not afraid of a bit of finishing work, this Imperial Crown is an outstanding opportunity. It's one of the last truly hand-built American luxury cars, and it's ready for someone who appreciates what that means. Number 7. Luxury with vintage charm that still turns heads today. This 1981 Cadillac Eldorado Coupe 2D, offered at $7,000 or best offer in Marietta, New York, is a real piece of Cadillac history, especially rare because it still retains the 350 Oldsmobile diesel engine, which you don't see too often anymore. Whether you're into restoring classics or just want something different at the car show, this one might be worth a closer look. It runs and stops, though it's not without its quirks. The engine does smoke quite a bit and it seems to be burning. Oil likely needs a valley pan gasket since there's visible oil on top of the intake. So while it's not a daily driver just yet, it does start up and move, which gives you a good foundation to work with. Inside, the interior is in impressive shape for the year. The seats are original and have no tears or major wear, which is rare for a car this age. The headliner needs replacing and the door panels have a few cracks as shown in the pictures. One known issue is the rear floor area, which gets wet from a bad weather seal, likely a leaky trunk gasket or window channel that could be easily fixed if you're handy. The paint is decent overall, with no major damage, but it would benefit from a good buff and polish to bring back that deep Cadillac shine. Also included with the car are new in-box front and rear bumper fillers, which is a big plus since these are getting harder to find. There are a few other quirks worth noting. The antenna doesn't retract or extend, it needs a new cable. The radio power knob is finicky and may need a rebuild if you want everything functioning like it should. Lastly, the windshield has a crack, so you'll want to factor in a replacement if you're aiming for full restoration. This is one of those cars where you either get it or you don't. A diesel-powered Eldorado is a rare breed, and while it has its imperfections, it's a survivor with character. Feel free to reach out with any questions, or if you want to come see it in person. Asking $7,000 or best offer and open to serious inquiries only. Number 8. If you're hunting for a classic project truck with vintage lines and honest bones, take a look at this 1968 Chevrolet C10 long bed, offered at just $2,900 in Columbus, Ohio. This is the half-ton regular cab model, powered by a straight-six engine mated to a classic 3-speed manual transmission, a simple, straightforward drivetrain from a golden era of American trucks. This old Chevy has been sitting in a barn for years and, as expected, it doesn't currently run. It's being sold as a restoration project, so don't expect to drive it home, but if you're the kind of person who loves bringing forgotten metal back to life, this could be the blank canvas you're looking for. There's not much fluff here, no. Shiny upgrades, no fancy parts, list just a straight, original old truck waiting for the right hands. A great candidate for anything from a patina cruiser to a full frame-off restoration or even a cool custom shop truck. Number 9, a modern classic with low miles and Cadillac luxury. This 2006 Cadillac CTS 3.6 luxury sedan 4D, priced at $6,000, is located in Evansburg, Pennsylvania, and is a standout for its low mileage, just 60,000 miles on the clock. It's been garage kept, never driven in winter, and is being listed by the owner's son, who says it's been in the family and well cared for. The car runs great and has no mechanical issues worth mentioning. It wears a set of aftermarket wheels, with good tires adding just a touch of custom flair without losing that luxury edge. The body is clean, free from rust or major damage, and reflects its pampered life. Inside, it's all leather, And while pictures weren't posted initially, the seller can provide interior shots on request. Whether you're looking for a comfortable daily driver or a second car that still feels modern and luxurious, the CTS is a great value at $6,000. Number 10. Comfort, class, and power wrapped into one sharp full-size sedan. This 2002 Cadillac Deville DTS Sedan 4D, listed at $3,500 in Philadelphia, offers that classic early 2000s Cadillac experience, quiet, powerful, and surprisingly well, equipped. With just 78,000 miles, this DeVille is in excellent running condition. It drives smooth, the AC and heat work perfectly, and the interior is clean and luxurious, complete with heated front and rear leather seats. It boasts premium sound system, backup sensors, and a digital dash that still functions as it should. Mechanically, it will need a few routine items addressed soon. The check engine light is on, likely due to a crankshaft sensor, and the motor mounts are also on their way out. It currently has 52% oil life remaining, and aside from these noted maintenance items, it's ready for a new home for under $4,000. This is a lot of car for the money, especially if you're looking for a big cruiser with a quiet ride and real presence on the road. Number 11. Affordable, reliable, and surprisingly clean. This 2005 Cadillac Deville DHS Sedan 4D, offered at a quirky $1,234, yes, really, in Keene, New Hampshire, comes with just 82,000 miles and offers a lot of value for someone needing a comfortable, full-size ride. It's powered by a V8 with an automatic transmission, finished in gray on the outside, and while the interior color wasn't specified, the seller says the interior is mint. Also included are two 10-inch subwoofers, which add a little kick to the factory sound system. For the price, it's a solid option, especially with such low miles. Whether you want a first car, a winter beater with some Cadillac flair, or a budget-friendly daily cruiser, this DHS is worth a look. Number 12. A rare survivor from Honda's early sporty days. This 1981 Honda Prelude, priced at just $1,000 or best offer, is located in Knoxville, Virginia, and is being sold as a parts car, though it has a clear title and some potential. If you're thinking about restoring or saving it, it doesn't currently run, but it did crank over when the battery and alternator were reconnected, which gives some hope to the mechanically inclined. The seller is still considering parting it out, but would prefer to sell the whole car as is to someone who might appreciate what it is. Located in Northern Virginia, Nova, it's a tough-to-find early Prelude with its quirky, angular charm intact. Price is negotiable, so if you're into obscure Japanese classics or need parts for a restoration, this could be a worthwhile pickup. Number 13. Vintage muscle meets early Hemi power, offered at just $2,000 in Nashua, New Hampshire. This 2005 Chrysler 300 Sedan 4D is more than just an affordable full-size sedan. It's a time capsule from the early 2000s, when Chrysler shocked the industry by bringing bold, muscle-inspired design back to the streets. At a glance, it still carries that unmistakable swagger, a long, low stance, upright grille, and the kind of presence that turns heads even today, with 195,000 miles on the odometer. This example has clearly been driven, but don't mistake that for neglect. According to the seller, it still runs and drives excellently, which says a lot about how well these cars were built. Chrysler's 300 series helped redefine what an American sedan could be, pairing luxury and performance with attitude. And this car still carries that legacy with pride. Inside, you'll find that all the power windows and locks are in great working order, and everything functions just as it should. There are no strange noises, no warning lights, no mechanical concerns holding it back. It's ready to hit the road as is, whether you're using it for daily commuting or just want something solid and affordable to cruise around in, of course. At this price point, we're not talking about a Concours-level showpiece, but you're getting serious value for the money. The styling holds up remarkably well even after nearly 2 decades, and there's an unmistakable presence to the 300's design, especially for anyone who still remembers how much attention these cars commanded when they first dropped. Whether You're a young driver looking for a reliable and cool first car, or someone who just appreciates a big-body American sedan with attitude. This 2005 Chrysler 300 is a hard deal to ignore. Asking just $2,000 or best offer, and with everything working as it should, it might be one of the best values in the region. Number 14. A one-owner time capsule with a family story. Honest, original, and built Ford Tough. Up for sale at $4,500 in Dundalk, Maryland. This 1995 Ford F-15 XLT long bed pickup is more than just a truck, it's a well-preserved piece of family history. Bought brand new off the showroom floor nearly 30 years ago, this F-15 has stayed in the same family since day one. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was a part of the household, used thoughtfully and sparingly over the years. It was never a work truck in the traditional sense. This was the one they used for Saturday trips to Home Depot, hauling mulch for the garden, or lending a hand when a neighbor needed to move a couch. It was the just-in-case truck, always available, never abused. A non-smoking vehicle, it stayed clean inside and out and has the kind of mechanical reliability you only get from careful ownership and a simple, robust design. Under the hood, it's powered by a legendary 5.0 LV8, and yes, it's four-wheel drive, making it just as ready for snow, trails, or towing duty as it is for Sunday errands. Despite its age, the truck remains fully functional and ready for service. Though the reason for sale is deeply personal, the original owner, now aging, has lost much of his eyesight. Out of concern for his safety, the family made the hard decision to sell it before he tries to drive again. There's something emotional here that you don't always find in used truck listings. This isn't a flip. This isn't a quick sale. This is a truck that was loved, held onto for decades because it was trustworthy, reliable, and simple. The kind of vehicle people get attached to if you're a Maryland resident. Another bonus is that historical tags are an option for this truck, meaning no inspection is required, perfect for collectors, hobbyists, or anyone who wants a truck with soul that's still legal to drive. The seller is clear. Please, no mobile offers or tire kickers. This is a truck with a history worth respecting. If you're seriously looking for a classic F-15 that hasn't been passed from owner to owner, that hasn't seen abuse or overuse, and that still carries the spirit of honest American utility, this is the one. Number 15. A muscle car soul in a utility suit. El Camino lovers, your next project starts here. Listed for $2,200 or best offer in Newport, New Hampshire. This 1987 Chevrolet El Camino isn't just a car, it's a conversation starter. A project with a heartbeat and a platform loaded with potential. The last of the breed, the 1987 El Camino marked the end of the line for Chevrolet's legendary car truck hybrid, a body style that blended the comfort of a coupe with the utility of a pickup. This particular example is a roller, meaning there's no motor or transmission currently installed, but the good news is what comes with it. Included in the sale is a 1999 Vortec 350 engine paired with a 4L8 OE automatic transmission. That's a stout, fuel-injected small block ready to bring this El Camino back to life with modern torque and drivability. Or, if your vision includes something more radical, the seller also mentions having a couple of LS engines available, opening the door to endless performance builds. Structurally, this car is in decent shape where it matters most. The frame and floors are solid, an absolute must for any restoration project. Yes, there are some dents and areas of rust, especially around the door panels and forward of the rear wheel wells. The doors themselves are likely due for replacement, but for seasoned renters or even passionate newcomers, that's all part of the process. It's honest, it's real, and it's ready for someone to breathe life into it again. This is not a car for someone looking for perfection right off the bat. This is for someone who understands the heritage of the El Camino, who's excited by the idea of shaping a project into something uniquely their own. Want a street sleeper? A custom show car, a low-slung shop truck with a big cam and deep rumble? This shell is your starting point, and it comes with a powertrain worth installing, whether you're restoring your dream car or chasing the satisfaction of building something from the ground up. this 1987 El Camino is priced right and packed with potential. $2,200 or best offer gets you the body and a strong drivetrain, and from there, it's all about your imagination.